Hello, I'm Christina and welcome to my channel. Today I thought I would share some tips on working from home. As someone who has been working from home full-time since 2018 and part-time since 2014, I know a thing or two of how to do work from home successfully and unsuccessfully. I've been working on this YouTube channel, which has gained over 40,000 subscribers. Working from home, the membership site that I have, working from home. I've written an entire book, working from home, and working with a company who published the book that I never even met before. We did all of our meetings over phone calls and emails. So I have some experience with working from home and living life online, which is another video I'm going to be making coming up shortly after this one about living life online, living your entire life online, which is what we're kind of all being forced to do at this time. So stay tuned for that one. But for this video, I'm specifically going to be talking about how to be productive while working from home, getting your work done and being as productive as possible when you're at home. Because I know that I have done it unsuccessfully a lot as well, where I'm unmotivated because I'm home. I just spend hours doing other things that I could be doing in the house instead of doing my work. So I thought I would share my 2 cents on how to do it and how to do it productively. So I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos like this, yoga class videos, things to keep you occupied during this time that we're all at home. I've been working on this, like I said, for quite some time. I would really appreciate your support. Share my videos with your friends as well. I have over 300 yoga class videos on this channel that I have accumulated and created over the years. So I would love your support in that as well. So let's get started. The first tip I'm going to be sharing is create yourself a schedule. I first came across this idea from Amy Landino. She speaks about calendar blocking, and she's created this entire system on calendar blocking. She's had her home office for the majority of her career, and she's created this system, this calendar blocking system of how to get stuff done when you're on your own schedule, when you're not reporting to an office. Maybe you're still reporting to an office, which is, I think, the likely scenario for a lot of people who are now newly working from home. So maybe you already have a schedule where you have to log in from a certain amount of time from 9 to 5. So kind of this tip is irrelevant. But if you have been given a task and you have kind of free reign to do it whenever you'd like, creating yourself a schedule is a good idea. Make sure you have time for lunch, make sure you have time for breakfast, dinner, lunch, snacks. If you're struggling with productivity and finding time to do things, create yourself a schedule. And I will link Amy Landino's video on calendar blocking in the description box below. The second tip I'm going to be sharing is meal prep. Now, you might be thinking, why would I meal prep if I'm working from home? I could just cook myself lunch or cook my own meals in the real time because I'm in my house with my kitchen. But I have learned that the hard way. I was thinking the very same thing. Oh yes, I'm in my own house. I don't have to pack a lunch. I don't need to prepare my food beforehand. No, this is a trap. You end up, what ends up happening is you end up in the kitchen for hours. You literally take an hour or two to prepare your own lunch, then eat it, then clean up. This way, if you prepare your meals perhaps on Sunday evening, take a couple hours to prepare your breakfast, even just your breakfast and lunch, prepare those for Monday to Friday and store them away. You don't even have to have those fancy meal prepped containers. You could just put it in one giant container and then take from it whatever you're making. You can take a bowl and heat it up. Whatever it is that's going to save you time during the week when you're working, that is key, because this way you're not spending all of your time and wasting all of your time cooking and cleaning up after yourself. Everything's already made and all you have to do is heat it up, eat it, and maybe put the bowl in the dishwasher or maybe wash up one plate from eating. Definitely saves a lot of time and it will keep you getting back to work faster. The number 3 tip I'm going to be sharing is create a workspace for yourself, or create kind of a mobile workspace for yourself. For me, I've tried this both ways. I have tried setting up a desk where I keep my computer in one place and keep all of my work things in one spot, and I just go to that every day. For me, that doesn't work. For some people, it does work. For some people, they need to have a designated space for their work, and that's where they feel the most productive. And then when they're done, they go away from there and they can rest. For me, that doesn't work. For some reason, my brain is not wired that way. So, what I have chosen to do is create workstations. So, it's a station that I literally can just set up on the couch one day, set up at the dining room table one day, set up at this chair where I'm at one day, in the bedroom one day, at the desk. Wherever I want to work that day, I kind of feel it out. If I'm sitting in one place, if I set up my workstation, for instance, on the couch, and I'm sitting there finding myself being really unproductive, then I'll move. And likely I'll move to a place where I feel a bit more productive and I can get stuff done. So for some reason, that's how my brain works. But for someone like my mom, for instance, she has her home office. I know not a lot of people have that luxury, but even if you are working from home for this short period of time, you can set it up on a table you have, or if that's how you are most productive, then kind of look inside yourself and understand where you or which method kind of works best for you, or you can even try it out and see which works best for you. But having a space, whether it's mobile or stationary, is a really great way to be productive for the amount of time that you allot yourself to do your work. Because just having everything all over the place, not having the things around you wherever you are in your home that you need to actually get your work done, will create another distraction, because you're like, oh, I have to get up and I have to get this, and I have to get up and get my external hard drive, and I have to get my mouse, or whatever you need to get your work done. If you kind of have it all over the place and you don't have them all in one spot where you can easily just be like, okay, I'm going to set up my workstation here today. Or in the case of people who need a stationary place, it's all just there already. So that even saves more time. Create yourself a workspace, stationary or mobile. Number 4 tip I'm going to be talking about is take frequent breaks. This is also a mistake I have made. I actually made it recently when I was writing the book. I literally sat in one spot. I was writing for 10 hours one day, just sitting there writing. And then I looked up and I was like, what just happened? I didn't eat. I didn't drink water. Like, I don't even remember if I went to the restroom. That's not healthy. That's not good. And it's just, yeah, don't do that. So take frequent breaks. It also helps with your productivity. So if you're struggling or struggling with motivation even, the Pomodoro timer is something that I have used and I love that. So you could do 20-minute chunks of work and then 5-minute break, or even an hour chunk of work and a 10-minute break, or whatever works for you. I will leave the link to the online Pomodoro timer that I use. Take frequent breaks, make sure you're drinking water, make sure you're using the restroom, and make sure you're eating. Very, very important. And then the last tip I'm going to be sharing with you on this topic on working from home is know when to stop. So another mistake that I have done in the past is I just don't stop. Like I wake up. I actually, when I first started this whole working from home, working online thing, I would actually fall asleep with my laptop in the bed with me, and I was working. I would fall asleep with the laptop. I'd close the laptop. I would wake up in the morning and then grab my laptop and start working again. That's also very unhealthy. Unhealthy habits. Not good to sleep next to your laptop. Do not do that. If you can help it at all, don't do it. Know when to stop for the day. Even though you are living in your workspace right now, that doesn't mean that you have to work 24/7. You can close your computer at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock or whenever o'clock. Just make sure that you actually close it and then unwind and go to sleep. This is crucial for your mental health and your physical health, because likely if you're working and sleeping and then working again, as soon as you wake up, you're not getting enough sleep. and your sleep quality is poor. So you want to make sure you unwind properly before you go to sleep and give yourself enough time to do that. So definitely stop working. At a certain point, just stop and walk away. Then you can pick it up the next morning because, it's still going to be there in the morning. There's no need to work all night. Take a break. Take breaks and stop for the evening. So I hope you found that helpful. I hope that you are doing all right out there. It's been pretty scary, especially here in New York. Apparently this is the new epicenter of what's going on. And if you're watching from New York, I'm here with you. If you're watching from anywhere else in the world, I'm also here with you. Just stay safe out there. Stay home if you can. Wash your hands frequently. Don't touch your face. Be careful. We're all here. We're all going through this together. I hope you found these tips helpful in your new working from home kind of situation. Try and be grateful every day that you are able to work from home, because a lot of people aren't. And my heart goes out to you if you are one of those people who cannot work right now. My heart also goes out to you if you are feeling ill. I was feeling sick myself for about a month, and I'm finally feeling better. So if you're in the same boat, if you're feeling sick, just take care of yourself. Stay hydrated, rest as much as possible, and I really hope that you get better soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more videos here coming up very soon. Hit the notification bell to be notified when the videos go up so you don't miss out on them. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Any video requests. I've been getting some video requests and they're very helpful. I'm making a list, so definitely leave any video requests for me in the comments below. Hit the thumbs up. It really helps to support the channel and help the channel to grow. Share this video with anyone you think might find it helpful, who's struggling with working from home, who could use some tips. And yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, stay home. And I will see you very soon.